Welcome to an unfortunately not 60 frames per second part of Uncharted 2, and this is part 10.
It's over, Drake.
It ain't over till the fat man sings.
Now,
Fat lady sings.
surrender, Drake, or my accent will get sillier.
Well, bring on the accent.
I will destroy your Drake, but my last name is not Wolfgang.
Yeah.
Wolfgang
while you're at it.
Wolfgang Peterson?
No, I said my last name is Wolfgang, not my first name, you idiot! Anyway, shooty time.
Let's see. There we go.
I wonder if I can save this file. Oh. I wonder if I can, once when I do the adding the music thing to this. When I add our commentary to this video, can I save this video in 60 frames again?
Sure. Well, the thing is, now that you've converted into a 30 frames per second video, there's no going back. So.
Okay, unless, Dwibs, do you have the original footage perchance in 60 frames per second way? Because then there is a trick to getting it 60 frames per second if you implement the right settings into Windows Movie Maker.
I don't know. I don't think so. Sorry.
No. Never mind, has Pedro told you the standard way of getting stuff into 60 frames per second on Movie Maker?
Yes, in fact, I have saved that now as a setting I can use for when I save the video.
Now, if you want more high-res as well, like incredibly high res, Sony Vegas may come in handy. Of course,
I am too poor for Sony Vegas.
Fair enough.
Anyway, got to avoid the sniper fire. Jesus, I can't take cover even.
Oh, you're doing a good job so far.
Alright, let's hide back in here and regain some health. Oh, fuck. Dwibs,
they're not going to let you hide.
Dwibs, why are you firing a short-range weapon? Why are you trying to use long-range on a short-range weapon?
Maybe your depth perception isn't that great.
Either that, or I have to try and save... Oh yeah, I remember now. I'm trying to save ammo on my AK-47.
Makes sense.
No, Dwibs, there's more weapon. No ammo, no!
You just missed the grenade launcher, Dwibs.
What good will the grenade launcher do me at this point?
Oh. Went into the room, sorry?
Sorry?
And now fist fight.
You said hello.
No, I didn't. I said oh.
Oh. No.
Oh yeah, no, I did say hello to the guy on the roof with the sniper.
I thought you said uh-oh there for a second. Why bringing Teletubbies?
Oh, we're not going there.
Oh my. Scandalous.
Yeah.
Those things, honestly, I don't even understand how can possibly someone consider that cute for kids. Honestly, those things look fucking scary.
Pedro.
So if they were actually in this game, you'd have no problem shooting them.
Pedro, say hello to me back in the day.
Oh really? You as a kid, you actually found those things cute? Seriously?
I found them not scary.
Honestly, I found those things terrifying. Look at their faces.
Okay, Pedro, let me give you an idea. Well, at least here in... You know how Yokai Watch, like, all the merch is completely sold out? Well, for the Teletubbies back in the day, parents literally used to queue outside of shops to get them for their kids.
Yeah, no, I'm aware of that, Shiwa. I'm aware of that. It's just that I don't understand how can kids look at that thing and not be scared to death? Because honestly, I'm an adult and I look at those things and get chilled. Because look at their faces.
I don't remember being scared when I used to watch that.
They look like those kind of things you'd see in horror movies where they're having something cute that's...
One of the reverse things where as you get older, you get scared of them.
They'd fit right at home in FNAF.
Yeah, exactly. They look like FNAF creatures.
Oh yeah.
Or narwhals.
They subverted the ladder kicking down thing, but we get a crate, so that is okay.
Coming soon from the creator of FNAF, a new Teletubbies video game.
That'd be something, a dark, gritty...
Someone needs to make a Teletubbies mod of FNAF now.
Take you. That'd be something. They sing the Teletubby song, and that gets turned into a nightmarish.
Honestly, when I was a kid, Sesame Street was the shit in terms of toddler entertainment, and that was much better, honestly.
Oh, without a doubt, Sesame Street is one of it.
Sesame
We just
Street has
had quite a variety. We had Teletubbies, Barney the Dinosaur, Sesame Street, of course. And then there was stuff from PBS Kids, which was overall fun.
I remember Sesame Street round here was broadcast, I think, on Channel 4.
I grew up watching a lot of things like Rugrats, so...
Okay, and pause.
And again, you paused.
Okay, this is the reason. Yeah, I had to edit in this bit because I lost some footage because I ran out of power on my laptop.
That's okay.
Okay, Pistoli. Oh fuck, Elena, this is your fault.
Ooh.
That was a weak explosion. Save some ammo. There you go.
Nice shooting, Tex.
Yep, and also I'm being conservative with my ammo.
How nice.
See, Pedro, I can play these games properly.
Just needs a bit
Sometimes.
of practice.
I love how Elena was standing literally right in front of the guy and he didn't notice.
So I've noticed, whenever I seem to try to compliment Dwibs, that's when he screws up, yet whenever Pedro tries to dog Dwibs, that's when Dwibs seems to do better. I wonder if there's a secret formula here we could bottle here.
Well, like us watching a video, so you'll come back to the call.
I guess it's the anti-recording curse. It's the getting
Lack of faith, basically lack of faith causes you to play better.
There we go.
Apparently.
Up there. That must be where they're holding Schaefer.
And close.
Oh, crap. Get down.
Uh-oh. Chapter 23, Reunion.
And turnabout.
Unfortunately, Joe, but even though this is set in the mountains, we're not at trials and tribulations yet.
What time are you guys at?
7:41, 2, 43, 44, and counting.
Okay.
How are you? Joy?
The video's just buffering for a second.
That's alright, we're just shooting. Yeah.
That looked like it
Right,
hurt.
I'm a little bit ahead of you guys. I'm at 9 minutes.
Sure.
Okay, if you're paused there, just wait for a bit, in like 50
pause,
seconds.
9 minutes.
Get that. Whoa.
Get down.
Thank you for warning me, henchman.
Now it's time for me to pick up the rocket. Where are they firing from? What? Really? That's it?
I think they're playing you.
I don't know this. What do you think?
The music stopped, so...
Not entirely. It's being ominous.
Oh,
And there you go.
Greg's warning me.
Alright, then get ready and click.
Didn't see that coming. We'll see about that.
Yeah, I love that bit. You didn't see that coming. I took out like all 5 of them.
Nice.
I knew being conservative and tactful with weapons would come in handy.
We knew you could do it, Dwibs.
I just had to believe.
Yes. Because you know,
Believe
with
in the bullet.
faith... Because you know, Dwibs, with faith, trust, and pixie dust that you snort like a drug, you can do anything. I tell you, I could not... Actually, now that I think about it, if Teo doesn't went in on our Generations commentary of that movie, I might actually pick Pan for the 4 of us to look at.
And since I have my Blu-ray of Pan this time, it'd be easy for
Didn't
me.
you already commentate on that recently, though?
Yeah, but not with you.
Generations.
True.
Trust me, Shiroi, that movie is crazy fun.
You know what? I'll be in on that
So
one.
basically, it's just going to be one of those, either pan or as a backup. That's
Tropic Thunder.
Oh wait, how long is Tropic Thunder?
I think 2 hours.
Why does that name sound so familiar?
Well, what I was about to say was in terms of
Basically, it's basically about a bunch of overpaid
Oh, and cutscene.
active prima donnas.
Oh boy.
It's okay. We're here.
You were right. About what? Everything you touch does turn to shit. Come on.
I'll take
Get you out of here. No.
What do we do?
Did you find my
The
expedition?
ones that you left for dead, yes.
You understand what I had to do?
Yes.
If they had found the stone, it would have changed the course of history.
Okay, easy.
Wait,
Easy.
this guy's a time traveler?
Dwibs, that was back when he was young.
Dagger.
I know.
Alright,
The
okay.
tower. You have to stop it.
Try not to move.
Is that the same tower that we escaped from?
Monastery hides the secret path.
Yeah, the one that was crumbling around and all those men with bullet holes in their heads.
Find the secret path and destroy the stone before he gets his hands on it.
So, just like Uncharted 1. You should know this, Drake.
You have to believe.
Schaefer.
Oh, Nate.
Schaefer!
This has been quite the ordeal.
What am I fighting for?
Choice to be had. You heard him.
Oh, I'm still looking for X4. Great game and pretty good story, and most of the voice acting is serviceable.
What game are you talking about, sorry, Java?
That's enough for me.
X4.
Mega Man.
Mega Man X4.
That reminds me, we have to decide, out of me and Dwibs,
That's
who's
by the
gonna
way,
be
by the
X and
way,
who's
that
gonna be
line,
Zero?
by the way, that fighting 4 line from X4, that's totally a rip-off of MGS1, by the way.
No, listen.
Of
I'll
MGS
go
what
back
now?
the secret entrance.
MGS1,
go to the
you know,
tower, figure
when
out how to
Otacon turns to Snake and goes, Snake, what am I fighting for? What are you fighting for?
Actually, Pedro,
Didn't X4 come out first?
Did it?
yeah, I think that's the
Or
case.
is it wait, for which platform was X4 again?
PS1, Saturn.
Oh, okay, I was
Maybe
mixing.
it's PS1 actually.
Oh, okay, I'm mixing things up then. I thought X4 was. I thought X4 was already one of the PS2 ones.
Yeah,
for some
Saturn and
reason.
PlayStation.
Alright, guys.
You're right about the Sega Saturn part, but yeah, that reminds me, we need to decide. Okay, so me and Dwibs are obviously going to be the duo, but which of us is going to be X and which of us is going to be Zero?
Can I be X?
So basically,
Sure.
it's gonna be either. So basically, it's gonna be either Pan or Tropic Thunder. But in case we need a short movie, we'll have this interesting Snow White movie.
Oh boy.
Yeah, sure.
You know, what is it with us? You know, it's like it's like I said, every time we think that we found the worst of something in a particular category, boom, something worse shows up.
Honestly, Joe, I kind of doubt this would be food fight level of bad.
Well, I'm just wondering how the story and, you know, stuff overall will be.
Apparently, yeah, it's apparently this. Okay, they come up with this simple story of a girl trying to find her father, but I guess they figured, I guess someone thought, let's put this in a Snow White
Alright,
setting.
guys, still time.
Okay.
Oh, that reminds you, Shuri. If there's ever a day when you think you may show up like around 4:30, let us know, because then that may also be a time to try doing that Snow White movie if we show up at 3. Unless you absolutely want in on that.
I don't care either way, honestly.
Kane.
I'll be in on the original movie if we ever get to that.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I'm sure we'll get to the original Snow White eventually. That reminds me, are we ever going to do a playthrough on Scorched Earth?
I don't know.
Wee.
You
Nope.
jumped on the spikes.
I got to the other side.
You jumped on
So it
spikes, which
so
are
it
one of the
kinda
most
worked.
famous things in video games, you know.
I thought they could jump over the spikes.
I guess. Fair enough. Who's interested in commenting on Scorched Earth at some point? You know that game.
No, I don't.
The mother of all video games.
I actually am not familiar with that now.
Scorched Earth is apparently where all video games started from, go figure.
That might be interesting.
A bit of history.
Yeah, I'll be in on that.
Let's talk some history.
Yeah, we need someone with a good golf simulator.
Let's talk some.
Or
We could literally start that playthrough with, okay, guys, let's talk some history. Then boo, shut up. You have to learn something sometimes.
Yep. Then we'll say,
Also,
welcome
yeah.
everyone to literally the game that you have to thank for every game you played.
Alright. Okay, so I thought that death just then. I thought that I could drop to the ledge below me, but I couldn't.
Huh, live and learn.
Or die.
You're hanging on the edge.
On the edge.
Hanging on the edge of
Yeah.
The ladder.
yeah, up the ladder.
I was listening to that today, actually. I like Sonic's vocal themes.
Okay, I kind of missed it, honestly.
Unless there's 7 rings in hand.
Well, honestly, I'll take 7 rings in hand over Speak with Your Heart.
Which one's that?
The terrible auto-tune credits theme for crawlers.
I'll get Speak with Your Heart one thing.
Speak with your heart.
Jobber, if I can give Speak with Your Heart one thing,
Yep.
Yeah.
at least you only have to hear that once at the credits.
Well, true, but that's not so much. But that's not so much a comparison of which song is worse or better. That's more so the poor use that the developers found for it. I mean, if you go by that logic, I mean, I can also say that. Well, actually, never mind. So I'm guessing by your logic, your worst instrumental theme in Sonic is the Werehog battle theme.
Yes, maybe.
Because you have to hear that like a billion fucking times over the course of the game.
Yeah, that's one thing. That's one thing I hate. That's one thing I hate in games where you have to do one thing over and over, especially if that one thing wasn't that good to begin with.
They should have added like proper mini bosses to that game and used that as a theme for it.
Uh-oh. Gorillas.
Or maybe use that like Werehog specific boss fight theme.
That's
Like
okay.
You say
general-
werehog, and now we got creatures that kind of remind me of the werehog a little bit.
That's okay, Liv. They just want. It's okay, Liv. They just want a hug.
Can I shoot them instead?
No, Dwibs, we're not
Kill them
running on the
with
kill or be
kindness.
killed logic. When they want to give you a hug, give them a hug.
And then kill them.
Hug me. I'm scared.
You see, Dwibs, you show them love, so you can get love.
Get out of here.
Cue that pop-off girl song. Love, love, love makes the world go round.
Oh, yeah, of course. We're totally talking about that love. Right, Joy?
Yep.
Yeah, get it, guys? LV actually stands for this thing. You're evil!
Dwibs.
That didn't happen.
Really?
The hell are they shooting at?
Okay, Dwibs. You know, first, okay. Pro tip for the playthroughs: if you want to pretend like something doesn't happen, well, edit it out.
But Pedro, there's good news now. I've just realized, for every time Dwibs dies, the chances for Phoenix Wright being a Smash Bros. 5 increase.
Keep dreaming there.
Sorry, Joey.
Honestly, Shiro Phoenix has been showing up in so many crossovers lately. Taiko Drum Master, Project Cross Zone 2, the mystery game, Puzzles and Dragons of all things.
It's Capcom 3.
really?
At this
That was
point,
a
it's
long
only
time
really
ago.
a matter of time till he's in Smash Bros. Especially since he's, at this point, one of Capcom's more respected characters, since the fact that his series hasn't, been DMC, Mega Man, or Dead Rising,
Don't jinx it, Jova.
But Jova, remember, in Capcom, remember the Capcom curse, Jova.
It's always the 6th installment that either makes or breaks a franchise.
Yeah.
Well, hey! Just so long as Ace Attorney 6 doesn't have only 4 cases, we should be good, because that seems to be the curse of Ace Attorney. Whenever there's an Ace Attorney involved game that has 4 cases, there's always gonna be that one big thing about it. Like, Justice for All had 4 cases. Apollo Justice had 4 cases. Crossover had 4 cases, but that was better.
I'm still waiting. I'm still wondering if after the Coalition team finishes localizing Spirit of Justice, they can maybe bring in Greater's Attorney.
I know, me too. That seems to be the big thing that everyone's agreeing for and see before they raise hell. Because from what the localization team head Janet Sue said, there's only one localization team, and they're putting priority on Spirit of Justice because, well, mainline games are what sell. But yeah, I really do hope they bring over Greatest Attorney. That game looks great, and I'd hate to have to rely on another fan translations. I mean, don't get me wrong. Ace Attorney Investigations 2 Prosecutor's Path, amazing fan translation. Quite possibly the best we've ever got. And, well, actually, it's more than just a translation. It's a fan localization. I mean, they go in program stuff.
Capcom saying that they apparently have problems localizing the game.
Yeah, I have no idea what those problems are, but I really hope that's not a BS reason.
If Level 5 can take, if Level 5 can take a game that's so ingrained in Japanese culture and put it on the West, why can't Level 5? Why can't Capcom? I don't get that.
So why can't Level 5 do something that they're doing?
Yes.
And heck, Capcom themselves have shown that they can work around the whole Japanese stuff. I mean, in 5, we literally have a Japanese village, but they actually, ironically, historically accurately call them Japanese immigrants because, well, it's California and there actually is a Japanese district in there. I mean, so, you know, if you could do something like that.
Wait, Joe, hang on. Is this game honestly telling me that these guys, despite the heavy armor, can survive an RPG to the chest?
Yeah, more these American localizers should just do what Yokai Watch has been doing. Where I mean, yes, we changed the names to Western names, and the town is called Springdale, but they still call it rice balls. We didn't call them fucking hamburgers.
Seriously, they how are they still alive?
Since most of it takes place in London anyway.
Seriously, how are those guys still alive? I don't get it.
Dwibs, look at them. They have the most powerful body armors in the game.
Shot them with a rocket.
They have body armor.
Well, Dwibs, to be fair, you yourself can survive one rocket.
Without body armor.
I blasted them. I hit them right in the chest. They should have exploded. Kablooey.
So wearing body armor.
And at the very least, they should have thrown into a wall or something.
Body armor. Body dog aid. Do the math.
Sorry, I just don't buy that, guys. I'm sorry. I think this is actually going to...
Wait. Are you trying to imply that this game might be a little unrealistic?
Yes.
The same people who brought us stuff like Jak and Daxter and Crash Bandicoot, nonetheless.
Yes, yeah. That sometimes, even something that is meant to be kind of silly, there can be an occasion, at least for me, where it's...
They're stretching it a little bit.
Yeah.
And now you know why I'm baffled by people carping on the fridge in Indiana Jones 4 when the raft scene is just as bonkers when you really actually stop and think.
No, I don't really have a problem with that scene. That's the if you ask me, that's the least of that movie's problems, honestly.
Hell, there was...
That's the thing that people complain about the most, sadly.
There was a little bit where they actually did give a little bit of an explanation. You know, it's lead-lined.
Oh, that's actually neat. So what was it like for you during 7th Gen with Square Enix and the Final Fantasies?
I didn't hear half the conversation, so I thought you were talking about something else.
From what I've heard, Jova, anything from Square Enix that wasn't from their IDOS studios was mixed at best.
Except for Kingdom Hearts 3D.
And basically what I mean by that is that I heard Deus Ex Human Revolution is actually very good.
Mm-hmm. You're committing a
Yeah.
Actually,
I'm not
I've
here
heard
yet.
mixed things about Dream Drop Distance.
There you go, I've done it now.
Really?
Dream Drop Distance. Okay, the only really negative point I can think of people probably go to complain is of course the plot, because the plot in Kingdom Hearts 3D is where basically Shiro, this is where the series officially brings out time travel. So obviously there's going to be a lot of people who are going to frown their nose at it.
It was already confusing enough without time travel in Kingdom Hearts, but yeah, there's also the fact that the
But that's
remake...
literally the only real. And even so, I still think the plot is very entertaining despite its problems. And but even without that, the game itself is still a lot of fun.
Absolutely.
Especially because the flow.
Guys, talking.
Oh, hold on.
Lay low and stay out of their way.
Do what you usually do, Elena.
Anyway, I mean, flow motion is
And
really
also,
fun.
yeah, and also speaking on Square Enix again, I've heard that I heard Deus Ex was good enough, but however, I heard that the Hitman game that came out during 6th gen, well, not counting Blood Money because the 360 version was just a port. Hitman Absolution, I've heard, was okay at best.
Yeah. Anyway, you were saying, Pedro?
You're committing a fatal error, Jova. I'm gonna have to eliminate you. Unfortunately, I cannot kill you because you're already dead.
What's that from?
Enigo Prophecy.
Why do I remember that line from
Jova was all like, and I'm quoting, why you can't kill him if he's already dead. Seriously, did you read your script?
I swear to God, Dwibs, even Twilight made more sense with its semen stuff.
But then how come nearly Headless Nick in Chamber of Secrets apparently nearly died again with the basilisk?
I still think I'm
talking
still
about-
whatever. I'm still
You're running off of the theory that Robert Pattinson's character Cedric went on to be Edward.
whatever.
Okay,
I'm still convinced that the Twilight movies are actually comedies in secret.
Oh, they're very well hidden comedies.
New Moon. The second movie literally has a montage of shirtless werewolves roughhousing. I'm not even kidding.
Well, it
And
was
I
from the
swear
guy
to-
who directed Golden Compass. So.
Yeah,
Honestly,
true. Yeah.
Dwibs, Twilight is something where I'm actually going to give the director a pass, because honestly, with how some people overact...
Well, actually, Dwibs, the Golden Compass wasn't the gold. Actually, wasn't the Golden? Oh no. The director of Art Candy was the one who did the third one. Never mind.
Oh, and
Besides,
that makes sense. Come on, Nathan, it's just your usual catwalk.
I'm tired of your excuses.
Look, give me some more time. That's all I'm asking.
I have given you enough time. I have brought you the dagger.
David,
Now,
I'll stab you with it.
where is the gate to Shambhala?
Look, Zoran, we know...
I have not come this far to be thwarted by your
Yeah, but you could just get taken out by a
The answer
headshot.
is somewhere in this room. We just have to find it.
Meanwhile, Drake remains just one step behind you.
Or a head.
I clearly hired the wrong man for the job.
You didn't kill him. That was nice of him.
What an asshole.
I'll try to smooth things over with him. Just stay here. See what you can work out.
Yes, give her the dagger. I'm sure she'll stay put.
Well, as far as he knows, she's on their side. So
Okay, now, Nate, don't freak out too much over Chloe, okay?
there we go.
That belongs to me.
Nate,
Surprise!
get out of here.
Give me the dagger.
They'll be here any
Chloe,
minute.
don't make me take it from you.
How am I supposed to explain where it's gone?
Come with me if you want to live.
You'll think of something.
You always do. Oh,
Just do one thing for me.
No.
Take that son of a bitch down.
okay.
Which one?
Which one?
All of
Which
them.
one? Which one?
Both of them.
Which one? Scottish guy, Lazarevich? You?
Wait, Scottish guy?
What am I looking for?
Evil British person.
Lazarevich.
Wait a minute. This
Oh,
looks
yeah.
familiar.
Oh, for a moment I thought you were talking about Lazarevich.
Okay, puzzle time now.
So, how do we destroy a giant artifact?
Ah, nice
Without
drawing
it
of his
kind of-
daughter, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry, who's what daughter now?
Here we go. Basically, you have to try and match stuff with other stuff.
Brilliant deduction, Dwibs.
Yeah, but don't worry, guys. Greg Edmondson's music will help us. Meanwhile, Bruce Straley is probably off laughing. That Dwibs guy won't solve this puzzle. He can't even solve trying to find out what number something is.
Well,
And then he
actually,
probably
Dwibs, Bruce Lee was the game director, and Neil Druckmann was the lead game designer. So probably Neil has had more of a hands-on thing with the puzzles.
To do with these carvings.
Probably both of them. To an
Basically,
extent.
And Dick Layton's in the background like, I could have done this ages ago.
Put these where they're meant to go.
This one's in the wrong spot.
Nope.
Oh, thank you for telling us.
Yeah, basically this is in the wrong spot. Basically, I just use process of elimination.
Because
Not a bad
screw...
idea.
Well, process of elimination can also be logic.
Yeah, absolutely.
Depends on the puzzle.
Dwibs, that's not for nothing, but that page is not related to this puzzle.
No, Pedro, don't you see? There is a hidden meaning to that page.
Really?
It's all to do with Dwibs' directing.
Yeah.
You're still no match for my directorial skills, as I've proven before.
What's next?
I directed the trilogy, remember?
Yeah, but I've directed the most amazing indie masterpiece in the history of ever.
Yeah.
Please, I've got you both beat. I managed to direct the greatest movie simply by pressing A over and over.
Yeah, Whiplash ain't got nothing on us three.
And sure, I managed
I haven't
to direct
I haven't directed anything.
Oh yeah, of course you did.
And
Sure, you got to direct.
and
Oh,
she
but sure,
wa-
don't you remember? You got to direct the ever wonderful Sonic Omochao Edition movie, which will now be lost until we redo that.
Oh yeah, I actually did play some of that.
Okay, so Shiwei wins that award by default.
And I win that award
Wait.
because I suffered the most.
For a second there, I thought I was going to fire the rocket onto the ground and kill
Until I
myself.
beat Mighty Number 9, in which case then I will hold the trophy for suffering.
For a second there, I thought I was going to fire the rocket onto the ground and kill myself.
Okay, allow me to explain this puzzle
all
because
trophy for-
Dwibs is not okay. Basically, there's a page in Drake's diary that tells you which symbols go with which shape. So basically, it's just a matter of matching symbols with each painting.
Yeah. But, or you can just go my way and just use process of elimination.
What's the problem with using the page to make things quicker, though?
Because I don't need the page.
There you go.
What you need is the page master.
Oh god.
God, the last thing I need.
And then he'll suck you into a book with stories you barely know about, and that'll somehow educate you.
But at least I'll get to have fun with someone voiced by Patrick Stewart.
Patrick Stewart, Whoopi Goldberg, and Frank Welker.
It's like if I try. It's like
And also,
it's like
yeah, and also Jim Cummings, too.
Yeah, Pedro?
And
It's like if I tried to educate people into trying to watch Stanley Kubrick for film classes by showing them, okay, here's a clip of Alex the Large beating these other three guys you don't know who they are.
well, it depends. I mean, if you attach
Ah,
the
crap.
context
More
as
puzzles.
part of the movie, then yeah, you could actually make a lesson of that. See, the problem with Ted Turner is like, well, he has literally just a basic idea, and I mean the incredibly basic idea of educating children. The problem is that when he uses that incredibly basic idea, it fails whenever he tries to make something big out of it. Like Captain Planet, trying to educate you about pollution and all that stuff. Well, at first it works out, but then you realize that it's just telling you that you're an a-hole for so much as breathing. Not to mention the fact there are sometimes like the comics where it gets facts wrong, like saying that you should not chill stuff, you should in fact just wash paper cups and whatnot.
Alright, so basically, as soon as I find the right page, I've got to do some pattern matching.
Pattern magic, hey?
Matching.
What? Your accent made it sound like magic, dang it.
Anyway, okay.
Magic.
Okay.
Don't worry. Don't worry. Don't worry.
See right there, it is.
I can educate you.
That's the page right there. That page. That's the. See, this is the page that you have to use. Come on, it's not that, but no. But
You see,
thought-
There you go. Yeah, there.
All the animals linked to one of the colours on them symbols on the book.
interesting theory.
Air, fire, water.
I'm starting to wonder if when he starts recording Uncharted 4, I'll have to just sit there while he records in a playthrough session just so I can get through the puzzles for him. Ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, the first ever Uncharted co-op playthrough where Dwibs plays the game and I sometimes jump in to save his ass.
That's basically how me and Alice are recording Undertale.
There's like Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, Lifeline, Ask Pedro.
Yeah, except isn't Alice like doing like neutral and pacifist while you're just doing genocide?
Yes, but I'll be supervising pacifist.
Hey, for taking any requests, make sure to do the phone calls as well. I like those.
Yes, I will.
Especially after you get you-know-whose phone number after the second date around that certain area leading into Hotland.
Yes.
That said, if you ever need help for genocide, you can come to me as well. I have a special trick for outdoing you-know-what happens at the
I'm
end.
actually wondering if after we get done with Teo's Eternal Sonata playthrough, maybe I'll get around and put in Tales of Grace's F as the next to replace that.
Oh, yes.
Oh, yeah, that reminds me. Tales of Vesperia characters are also in Project Cross Zone 2, so there's something to fit your fancy, Pedro.
Actually, I don't really like Tales of Vesperia, honestly. So. Yeah.
Really? Isn't Tales of Vesperia like the...
I know. That's the sad part. Tales of Vesperia is actually one of the most, one of the few Tales of games that actually did get critical acclaim. And honestly, I think it's probably the weakest.
What about the one with Lloyd?
Oh no, Tales of Symphonia is awesome. Well, okay. Awesome might be too strong. The thing about Tales of Symphonia is that it was a great game when it came out. The problem is that by today's standards, it's just it's still a good game, but it's really standard. So unless you have a high tolerance for derivative stuff in JRPGs, but it's literally the plot of Tales of Symphonia is literally you going from temple to temple to realign with the elements and. Don't get me wrong, Tales of Symphonia is good. It's still a good game, but its age has not been all that kind to it.
Alright, don't worry guys.
There are open text speeches I so-call voicing Lloyd.
Sure.
Who's your favorite character anyway from the whole Tales series?
My favorite character is probably the entire cast of the Zillia games.
Anyway,
or rather, never mind. No. The cast of Grace's F, and then.
Cutscene.
Oh, just get it out quick, Pedro.
That's okay. Well, we have time for this.
Really? Yeah. You see the base of the cliff with all the statues?
I did it.
Meet me there.
You got it. I'm on my way.
So we had to solve a puzzle just to view it from the top, of course.
Okay. Okay, join us for part 11.
See you, everybody.